reality here other. So this is I my
Listening, huh?
yes, this is my topic. So we start the questions answer. First question effect.
Got it.
Okay.
I'm ready. Go for it.
Okay, what does effective listening means to you?
To me, it's kind of like not just waiting for your turn to speak, you
Hmm.
know? It's more about any actually absorbing what the other person's saying, the tone, the stuff they're not saying, and really getting where they're coming from before you even think about a response.
What while is listening considered an important communication skills?
Because honestly, if you're not actually listening, you're just basically when people feel if you just nod and wait to talk, they can tell. It's kind of the foundation for, well, everything really relationships, business, all of it.
Why do many people listen to reply instead of listening to understand?
I think it's mostly just impatience. People get excited about their own ideas or they're so worried about sounding smart that they start drafting their answer in their head while the other person's still talking. It's kind of like a reflex, you know?
How can effective listening improve relationships?
It just makes people feel valued. Like when you actually get someone, it kills a lot of the friction and misunderstandings that usually mess things up. It creates this, I don't know, a sense of safety where people feel they can be real with you.
What are the qualities of a good listener?
Hmm. For me, it's definitely patience, like being okay with a bit of silence. Also, curiosity, actually wanting to know the why behind what someone's saying, and, being present. No phone, no distractions, just being there.
What is why is a patient important in communication?
Because, well, some of the most important stuff people say comes out after a pause. If you jump in too fast, you kind of cut off the real insight. Patience gives the other person room to actually think and be honest.
How does eye contact help during listening?
It's a kind of a silent signal that you're actually locked in. The person, they have your full attention and that you're not just looking at it. Makes the whole thing feel more genuine.
Is patient important in communication?
Like I was saying, all about giving people space. If you rush one, they might just give you the easy answer instead of it kind of proves about what they have to say, not just getting to the end of the conversation.
What are some common distractions that people from listening stop properly?
The obvious, the phone, obvious, right? Yeah. Besides the phone, I'd say it's internal noise, like when you're stressing about your own to-do list or judging what the other person's saying while they're still talking. It's kind of like being in the room, but your head is miles away.
How does body language show that someone is listening carefully?
It's the little things, leaning in a bit, nodding, or even just those small sounds. If someone's crossing their arms or looking at the door, it's kind of like they're already gone, even if they're still technically listening.
Why is empathy important while listening to others?
Because without it, you're just processing data. You know, empathy is what lets you actually feel the weight of what they're saying. It turns a conversation from just an exchange of words into, well, a real human connection.
Yes.
You ever
How can
feel like you're the only one in the conversation?
okay continue?
Wait, sorry, you cut off. Gotcha. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, how can listening help in teamwork and leadership?
In leadership, it's everything. If a leader doesn't listen, the team just stops giving them the real truth. They just tell them what they want to hear. When you actually listen, you catch the problems before they blow up, and people actually feel like they're part of the plan.
What role does listening play in
Sorry, you cut off.
solving
What rule?
conflicts? What role does
It's basically the only way to actually
yes?
fix things.
What role does
Most conflicts are just two people talking over each.
yes?
Wait, you're cutting out a bit. Are you trying to ask what role listening plays in something?
Yes.
Oh, in conflict, listening is like the circuit breaker.
Okay, how can a
It
student
stops the escalation.
improve their
It
listening
usually
skill?
lowers the tension.
Okay, continue.
I'd say the biggest thing is just practicing active listening, like l- trying to summarize what someone said back to them before responding. It forces you to actually pay attention instead of just prepping your own answer. Also, just putting the phone away. Seriously.
Okay, what role does listening play in solving conflicts?
Like I was saying, it's the circuit breaker. Most fights just escalate because both people feel misunderstood. Once you actually listen, and I mean really hear their point, the tension usually drops. It's hard to keep shouting when the other person is actually getting it.
How can a student improve their listening skills in class?
Probably by treating it like a game of find the main point. Instead of just scribbling everything the teacher says, they should try to listen for the why behind the lesson and, asking follow up questions that show they actually process the info.
How can students improve their listening skills in class?
Like I just mentioned, I think focusing on the why instead of just the what is key. Also, just resisting the urge to multitask. It's kind of like once you zone out for 10 seconds, you've missed the thread and you're just playing catch up for the rest of the hour.
Okay, how does social media affect people's listening habit today?
It's kind of ruined our attention spans, honestly. We're so used to these 10-second clips and quick scrolls that we've lost the stamina for a real long conversation. It's like we've been trained to want the highlight reel and we've forgotten how to just sit with a thought.
Okay, what are some daily habits
You,
to
you,
become a better listener?
I'd say start with the 3 second rule. Just waiting a few seconds after someone finishes talking before you jump in. It's kind of like a mental reset that ensures they're actually done. And maybe just trying to have one conversation a day where you don't mention yourself once. Just focus entirely on them.
Okay, in your opinion, how can effective listening create a more peaceful society?
I think if more people actually listened to understand instead of just to win an argument, we'd realize we have way more in common than we think. Most of the anger out there comes from feeling ignored or misunderstood. If you feel heard, you're way less likely to be aggressive. It's kind of simple, really.
Okay, thank you for today. You give me a lot of information. We will come again for next meeting. So
No
that
problem at all.
okay, thank you.
Anytime. Have a good one.
Yes.
Bye for now.